future lives who are willing to help. And then I see what looks like a future life of Asha, and she's sitting behind a desk with a lot of paperwork and a lamp, and she's going through paperwork, and she looks happy, content, happy, and it looks a lot like the prayer desk she used to work at, but a different office, a nicer office. And she looks really, really happy. Yeah, much nicer layout. She's not that far ahead. No. I keep wanting this to be farther ahead because I don't see how to get from here to there.
She's right there.
She's right there. Looking really happy, and she's saying something about boxes and filing, and how filing can frustrate some people because of the nature of the process. Some files will be very, very full of papers, and others will not be so full. And if you're someone like I am, Asha, she's saying, if you're someone like I am, you want all the files to be equally balanced. It looks better, it feels right, but that's not how it actually works. Sometimes some files have a lot of paper in them because of the way the system works, and some have only a couple pages, and some files will stand empty because you have to have the file there for a specific type of paper, but there is none of that type of paper to put in the file, and we're not going to just put in other kinds of paper. That's not what that file is for. And she's smiling and nodding, and
I love Asha.
She's moving to their boxes on the floor that look kind of like the Reds for Speedy boxes.
Yes.
And she's saying, and you know, before things can be filed, they have to go somewhere, and so we put them here in these boxes. And she's looking at them and smiling, and she's saying something like, look at all that opportunity. Look at all that opportunity. Everything is going to go into a file. And until it can go into a file, it stays here in this box, and I like that. And she's looking around the office and smiling, asking, Are you willing to help us? Are you willing to help us? We have these symptoms of inadequate soul energy in the body, inadequate progress in getting through the non-physical dimensions, and inadequate funding for this project. Are you willing to help us heal the root causes of these symptoms and whatever they represent in such a way as to align with the soul plan and trigger the awakening? And she's nodding, and she's pointing to what looks like a ladder that goes up through a hatch in the ceiling, like an attic access kind
of.
And she's wearing like a long skirt and little boots, and she's climbing the ladder, and she's waving at us like, come on, come on. And it just looks like an attic. It's dark, dark, the lighting is blue and dim, and it smells kind of musty, but it's clean. I don't see anything on the floor yet. There's a box over there, and we're coming up through the access and walking over to the box, and Asha, future Asha, is opening the box. It's like a big box, like the size of a steamer trunk. And inside the box are yellowed papers. She's not sad about these papers. She's saying these are things that we could choose to be sad about if we really wanted to be sad about something. The papers.
All the things not done.
Right. All the things not done. They're not going to go into the files.
No, they never will.
They never will.
It's okay.
Yeah, and it's okay. And she's
let
nodding.
it go.
And she's saying we're not going to lock the box and chain it up and throw it into the river. We're not going to burn it. She's saying there's nothing wrong with this.
No, it's just what is.
It's just what is. We're not going to keep it in the room where we work all the time. There's no need for that. but we're not going to throw it into a river. There's no need for that. We'll keep it here. There's room here.
Okay.
It's okay here.
And where is that? That's in the future,
This
right?
is in the future, but really not far. So
No, it
close
feels
that it feels
just over
like,
the
yeah,
threshold.
yeah. And there's something coming out of present life Asha, just starting to ease it up. It's sad, like deep sad, thick sad.
Mm-hmm.
There. And not just sad, it's like sick feeling. It feels like obsession, worry, rubbing something
Wringing
thin.
hands.
Yeah. And she really doesn't want to let it go. I see present life Asha. It's like it's starting to come out, and she's like tightening around it. And there's a feeling of no. So merging. And present life Asha is really, really holding on to it. And I see future Asha, it's like she's taking her hands. It's like she's taking our hands and she's saying, look at me. Am I tricking you?
No.
No. Do I want what's best for you?
Yes.
Yes. Can you see how holding on to this is hurting you?
I trust you that it is.
Can you see?
I don't know.
It's okay to say I don't know.
I just did say I don't know.
Yeah. It's okay.
But I can trust you.
Okay. You ready to let it go?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this together.
Okay.
Okay. And now it feels like there are a lot more Ashas from farther ahead, but this just ahead Asha is still holding the hands. And it's starting to come up. It's okay, let go. Let go. Let go.
Feels like my hands are frozen.
Yeah. And stuff is starting to come up through the back. Well, that thing just came up and out. Now it's like the room is full of Ashas. Lots of Ashas. Most of them seem to be not too far in the future. But there are lots of them. It's like a 20, 30 person crowd. There's an empty seat we're supposed to sit in with them. We're supposed to sit with them. And we're sitting down in the seat, and it feels a lot better than it did just a moment ago. What now? And they're passing things around. They're passing things from person to person, all of the Ashas. And you don't hold anything for any long time. It's like something gets passed, we hold it, we pass it on. Something gets passed, we hold it, we pass it on. And at first it kind of hurts to do this, and eventually it's feeling better. The more we do it, the better it feels. Passing, and all the others are smiling and nodding at us encouragingly, like, yeah, it's okay. So we're just passing the things down, and I'm still not sure what the things are that we're passing, but I know that it's starting to feel really good and fun, and like we're all doing this together, and this is, it almost feels like a dance.
It reminds me of zikr.
Yeah,
Sufi.
talk about that.
In Sufi zikr, people sit in a circle who have energy skills, and they do these ritualistic movements and meditative experiences that cause energy to flow around the circle, through the circle.
That's true, that's what it feels like.
Yes, it's a zikr. I love zikr.
Yeah, and they're saying,
Love zikr.
they're saying, join us,
Yes.
join us. And the passing is going faster, merging, looking up, and present day Asha is crying really hard. And there's a lot of fear coming up with present day Asha. She's feeling really scared and freaked out and uncertain. And she doesn't want to run away, but she's scared. And she doesn't know what's going to happen. She normally can predict to some level of accuracy what's about to happen. And right now she feels out of control, and like she can't even call it what's coming. Like I can't even make a bet, is the feeling. I can't even make a bet at what's coming. And now it's like present day Asha is the thing that's being passed around, if that makes sense.
Yes.
It's like all the future Ashas are passing present day Asha, passing, hand to hand to hand to hand to hand to hand.
Yeah.
And she doesn't feel good yet. She still feels panicked. And now it's like bloop up through the ceiling, like she's been passed around and around and around and up. And I don't see anyone around. I feel us here. And it also kind of looks like an attic room, but much more finished out. Like there's a floor and real walls, but the lights aren't on. It's dark. And we still feel uncertain, really uncertain, reaching ahead, asking for future beings, for future selves, future presences of us who are willing to help. And I hear a little sound, and it feels like Asha, but it sounds like music. And I can't see where the music is coming from. Well, we're going to walk towards that music. Nothing else makes any sense, and it's coming from like a closet, a wardrobe. And we're opening the doors of the wardrobe. And something feels really good. And this reminds me of C.S. Lewis, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yes.
This looks like that room. This looks
does.
like that wardrobe.
It does.
And we're stepping through the wardrobe, and I feel really sad. All of a sudden, really sad, like there are tears. All of a sudden,
worried about Paul. I want Paul.
Yeah. Making sure everyone who's supposed to be here is here. Merging. Okay, we're all here.
And Garth and Blackwell.
Yeah, it feels like the whole group is here. And like hands, everyone holding hands.
Go through together.
Yeah. I still don't... It doesn't really matter that I can't see who's leading us. So now it's like we're stepping...
It does matter.
Oh, I could be wrong.
It's Asha, right?
That
was future Asha.
That was my perception.
We want to know. It does matter. That's the whole thing that we've just been through is sabotage.
That's true.
It definitely matters.
That's true. Yeah, it's a future Asha. It's dark and quiet, and I feel the ground under our feet crunchy. It's outside, wooded, sticks crunching, and I hear like little rustly sounds like being in the woods at night. But it feels really good, and Asha's not crying anymore. And the future self of Asha is ahead on the path, and it's like we'll just see the corner of her skirt as she turns a corner. The future Ashas are all wearing these long skirts, like pioneer dresses, long dresses. And I feel future Pans here too.
Yes.
And there are future Pauls here too.
Yes.
Really, all of us. No one's left out. There seem to be future presences of all of us. I can see figures waving up ahead that are them, but I can also feel them all around us. It's hard to explain.
Yes.
And so we're just walking towards them, walking down the path, and it's getting a little bit brighter the closer we get to them. And they're going, come on, come on, come on, come on. So we can pick up the pace, we can run towards them. Now it's like there's a cliff thing, like we ran up to where they are, and now it's like, whoa! Some big jump. And they're saying something like, it's easy. Like, it's easy. It's easy. And it feels kind of like click your heels 3 times, kind of.
Walking onto air.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. And I feel everyone's hands, everyone holding hands, walking onto air, walking onto air. The future selves like leading us over whatever this big drop-off is. And I'm starting to feel ground under the feet. The future Paul is talking now, kind of like giving directions, like if you keep walking down this road you'll run into the next ones. Mm-hmm. So, and it's like they're waving goodbye, like, okay, this is where now you go to the next ones. And so we're walking down the road and we're all still holding hands. And I see the next ones up ahead waving. Hi. And there's future Asha.
Hi.
And Pan.
Hi.
And Paul.
Hi.
And Garth.
Hi, hi.
And Black Wolf.
Hi.
Are here. Hello.
Hi.
And they look a lot better. They look a lot better.
Yeah.
And they're talking about cars, vessels, modes of transportation, and how they wear out. Vessels wear out, cars wear out, tires wear down. And Black Wolf is laughing and talking about replacing tires, and how you can replace tires and you can replace engines. He's showing some machine. You can replace a lot of things. But, a Model T will only last as long as a Model T lasts. And they're all like chuckling and walking. And future Black Wolf is saying something about how at the end of the day you can always walk. And they're all nodding. There's some kind of villagey looking thing in the distance. And the future selves are all holding the hands of their present selves. Future Asha is talking about how closer than you think you are. Closer than you think you are. Asking for help. Our intention is to heal the root cause of inadequate soul energy in the body, inadequate progress in getting through the non-physical dimensions, and inadequate funding for this project. I'd like to heal the root causes of those symptoms and whatever they represent in such a way as to align all of us with our soul plans and trigger the awakening. This time has come. It's like there was a blast of wind at the back and we all poofed forward again. And now it's we're much higher. The air is thinner. The light is bright. Very bright. Almost painfully bright. Merging. Everyone seems to be here. Pan, Paul, Asha, Black Wolf, Garth, we're all here. And hearing that music sound again, put down all your baggage. Put down all your baggage and jump into the water. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. And I just heard clanky sounds, of things falling off. Clanky, baggagey, droppy sounds. And now it feels like we're in the water. But it's over our heads, in a good way, not in a bad way. Swimming. I don't know if it's actually water. It doesn't really feel like water. It feels good. Gold. Clear. Gold. We keep swimming. We keep swimming.
What do? We swim.
We keep swimming. Everyone's looking a lot better, and they're like swimming hard but happy. Happy, I feel happy. Splashy, and there's music playing. That sounds like happy, triumphant, like the music that plays at the end of the movie when the car is driving into the sunset. That kind of like happy music playing, and everyone's swimming, swimming, swimming.